Blizzard is absolutely cooking right now. A ton of new information for Season of Discovery has just come out, and boy, there are some really interesting changes here. Things like a reduction to the mount cost, a massive 100% experience boost for levels 1 through 39, and they're turning Molten Core into a 20-man raid. So in this video, I'm going to talk about all three of these things, and kind of give you guys my thoughts on everything. But before we begin, be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel if you guys like seeing content like this. It's kind of crazy because 99% of my viewers are actually not subscribed to my channel, so if some of you guys would consider doing that today, I would really appreciate it. So the first news story that I want to talk about is actually the experience gain buff, and this one's actually pretty crazy. So right now in the game, if you're leveling from 1 to 25, you get a flat 50% experience gain across the board, and then once you hit level 25, it goes away. But it looks like they're changing things now, so basically anywhere from levels 1 through 39, you're going to have a whopping 100% experience gain. And this change is going to be going live starting March 5th, which is literally next week. So with the announcement, they did put out a blue post. I'm not going to go over the whole thing verbatim, but I do want to talk about this little snippet here. When we first concepted Season of Discovery, we knew we wanted alts to be a major feature of the experience, and so we decided to add an XP buff, Discoverer's Delight, into previous level bands at the beginning of each phase. This is great for existing characters that were not yet at the current level cap, or new characters created after the phase changes. But if you went into phase 2 with several characters at 25 already, it can be a little daunting to level them right now. We've been considering ways to help with this over the past several days, and we've made adjustments to our existing plans. So it looks like their original plan was to do this 100% experience gain for levels 1 through 39 at the start of the next phase, which would be phase 3. But instead, they've basically put it into the game right now. So why did they do this? Well, I think it's pretty apparent to anybody that's played classic WoW. Leveling from 25 to 40 is kind of annoying, and it's even worse when you're doing it on multiple characters. I feel like for most people, levels 1 through 25 was not that big of a deal, and I think this problem is going to actually be a big issue going forward unless they keep adding these, I guess, experience boosts, which I think after today, they're probably going to be doing. I know me personally, at the start of phase 2, I was leveling a mage, and I got to about 36, and I was just not feeling it, and I was like, okay, I want to play something else. So I started playing my rogue, and granted my rogue's 40 now, but holy crap, man, it was a struggle to get those last couple of levels. I was not having it. But now with them adding this experience gain, it's actually kind of making me be tempted to try a new character out, so that's kind of crazy. But this is just one of the changes that they're adding to the leveling experience. So another really big change here is that they're actually going back on their change of the mount cost at level 40. So originally it was the normal, like 90 gold or whatever it is. And then I guess before Season 2 came out, they actually reduced the cost of the amount by about half. And then literally right before Phase 2 launched, they actually bumped the mount cost again back to its normal rate. And I even covered this on one of my videos. But it looks like now they're actually going to be going back on that, and now we're going to be getting that reduction in the mount cost again. So now the mount cost is literally going to be about 50 gold, which really sucks because I just bought my mount on my rogue 3 days ago. And then the last change that they're doing for the leveling experience is they're going to be actually increasing the gold amount from quest rewards from levels 1 through 39. And here's what they said about it. Please note that this bonus gold will not be in effect at level 40. Meaning this will not impact the XP gold conversion for quests completed at the current max level. This will help equalize things and make questing while leveling a bit more lucrative, which will help players with things like purchasing new skills and buying their mount, since they will be leveling twice as fast. And I think this is a really good change too. So basically what they're saying here is that you're going to have plenty of money to basically buy all your skills and have enough to buy your mount once you hit level 40, even with this accelerated leveling experience. And then at the end of the post, they said this: going forward, we are looking at level adjustments for when Phase 3 launches, and the level cap raised to 50. We'd also like to continue to make mid-phase adjustments like this to help smooth over the leveling curve for alts a bit, or to help those leveling a bit slower to get that nudge over the finish line. We think alts are great, and we want you to feel good about playing them, and we think this will help. So that's good to know that the devs over on the Season of Discovery team are looking at ways to make sure that the leveling experience is a lot easier for us to, I guess, get to that max level and experience what that phase has to offer. And then the last bit of news that I want to talk about is Blizzard going out and letting us know what the raid sizes are going to be going forward. And this is really interesting because they said that the yet to be announced level 50 raid is going to be a 20-man player experience. And then also, once we get to level 60, the iconic Molten Core raid is also going to be a 20-man experience. And then past that, they said that they're still actively discussing what the raid experience is going to be like in later tiers of Season of Discovery. So to me, that just seems like it's really just going to depend on how active the player base is, if players are still playing Season of Discovery, 6 months from now. But that's all I've got for you guys today. What are your thoughts on all this? Do you guys think that the idea of, a 20-man raid Molten Core is a good thing? Or do you prefer Molten Core to stay at that 40-man raid experience? Either way, let me know in the comments section because I love hearing from you guys. If you like this video and you want to support the work that I do here, I do have a join button on my YouTube channel. I made the lowest tier only $1, so if you guys would like to support me, that would be the best way to do it. I also opened up a Discord server, so if you guys would like to jump in there and, become part of the community, that's definitely an option too. Links for all of this will be in the description for this video. Thanks again for watching. I'm still Solo, and I'll see you guys in the next one.